young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Oh, man. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Hayes. Wembanyama high post. Over Hernangomez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. Connects on the 17-footer. Abrinas has got his second basket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Hayes. Wembanyama, a screen. The shot's good from Hayes.
Count that one. We've seen Hayes continue to work on this three-pointer over time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. Hits it from three-point range.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizachet can really do damage from the perimeter.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now, here's Fournier. We saw him with 10 points last game. No good on the triple. Pass to Aldama. .137 left to play here in the first. Abrinas with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now Hayes. Puts up a deep three. Abrinas with a rebound. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
Yeah, that's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Rizachet in the corner. To the middle. Pass to Sarr. Down low. Fades. Off the left rim and out. Rubio looking it over. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
There's the pick. Here's Riza-Shea. Trains the three-pointer. Riza-Shea's got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Riza-Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Rubio outside. Over Koulibaly. Rubio misses. It's stolen. A nice shot by Garuba.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
We've got Yabusele. Riza-Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Fires for 3. And Garuba pulls it down.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Rubio. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. They've got Gobert. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Riza-Shea. And it's Koulibaly in at the 1 spot.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
They've got Ricky Rubio. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. Sarr out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rupert in at the 1. In the corner, it's Sarr. Pass to Rupert. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Sarr's got 5. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. We've got Santi Aldama. Hernan Gomez out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4-man position. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Batum is out there with Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rupert in at the point guard.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
We've got Hernan Gomez. Santi Aldama is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. Takes the 3. No good on that one. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Batum. And it's Rupert in at the point. Being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And Rubio kicks to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rubio. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Batum. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Welcome sight. Rubio from 3 is going to open it up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Rubio. 5 points in the game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that concludes the first half. They're up by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
You can see that game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were.
And now here's something that's
And that is...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Reza Shea with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point. It's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Pass to Aldama. The shot from 20 feet away. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Good on the bucket. Abrinas has got 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Ricochet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Here's Diaz. Still yet to score. Pass to Abrinas. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Fournier's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Pass to Reza Shea. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reza Shea's got 7 points here in this quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. Takes a 3. Fournier pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Abrinas. Bangs home the trifecta. Abrinas has got 14 points.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Wembanyama looking it over. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 5, and we're just moments away from the start. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Zhang is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. No good from Hernan Gomez. Doing extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Koulibaly with it. To the paint, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Zhang against Rubio. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Zhang. No good on the 3. Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Abrinas. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Hayes up top, over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
A minute 50 left in the fourth. Here's Diaz. The tray. Drills it from outside.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And Wembanyama passes to Hayes, and it's in there.
Oh, and Hayes with a grown-up bucket there. That's huge.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Abrinas. Floats one up. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Fournier. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up again. Good!
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abrinas. Fournier pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Shoots from the line. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
To the wing on the left. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3. 9 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Off the inbound. Oh, missed it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Song. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Five on the clock. Here's Diaz. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Wembanyama. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Diaz. To take the lead. Hits the three-point bomb.
You're kind of like playing in a rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Now Sar. And here's Hayes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Aldama. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Wembanyama. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
So it's the visitors now. They trail by 6. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this kid has star written all over him. Sarr putting the league on notice.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. It's Fournier on the wing. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To win the game. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Oh, and they take the lead.
And some good touch there from Hayes in the mid-range.
1:25 left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Here's Hernan Gomez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
You gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Wembanyama against Hernan Gomez. The rebound by Diaz. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. A shake. Good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Fournier not going to back down.
And that one falls for Fournier. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Pass to Song. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Hayes buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Abrinas. It's in!
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt.
Got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the wing on the left. Charic outside. Off target with the 3. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Hazonia. He takes it in. First shot won't go. Antetokounmpo outside. And Azonia pulls it down. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Papanikolaou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the 3. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Pass to Šarić. Zubac, screen. Here's Azonia. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Papanikolaou. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He has 7.
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
1:21 left to play in the first. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the home team, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. Bogdanovich has checked in for Smith. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Calathes. The floater. And yep, it's good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Zubac. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bogdanovich, no good. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Twelve seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Jacks up a 3. No good. Here's Papanikolaou, covered by Smith. And the bucket is good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pick by Smith. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pick by Smith. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Dorsey. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That ties it up.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
To the middle. Stolen. Only one man back on D. He goes up, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's a minute 40 left in the half. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kalathis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Yeah, his jump shots improved every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Smith outside. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Smith. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 5 to shoot. High arcing shot. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Ali LaForce. Appreciate it, Ali. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
the Eastern Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude, they're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Takes the three. Smith with the rebound. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Now here's Smith. Tight defense on him. On Thursday, and then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Azonia. Saric outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here's Zubac. Here's Azonia. Back to Saric. Pass to Azonia. From deep. Gets the three to fall. He has 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. This group of 4s and 5s have been unreal of late. The best shooting percentages for the bigs over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And having bigs who can score efficiently in the paint provides a great counterbalance to the perimeter shooting that we see so many teams possess.
Pass to Smith. Now Zubac. Up top Smith. Zubac with it. Here's Azonia. The three, Smith. That shot missing. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. This one for 3. On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the layup falls.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Perkichin grabs the board.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
And a missed layup.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Shot clock at 6. Missed inside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Down low.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. And he gets the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kalathis. To the paint. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
To the inside. Here's Hazonia. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Antetokounmpo with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Antetokounmpo has got 20 points.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Smith outside. Pass to Saric. For three. That shot off. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo. A minute 15 left in the game. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
The visitors with the ball. Giannis throws it down.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hazonia. Smith outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And no good, trying to use the glass. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Šarić. And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible...
for the play-in tournament.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Now the starting group for the visitors. A nice shot by Doncic.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Chanshaw. Launches it. And no good that time. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic right side.
Shoot that on you.
Shot on the wing. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Chanshaw, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Pass to Chanshaw. Doncic with it. Here's Chanshaw. Got a piece of it. And it's Jokic in the corner. No good with the wing jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Chanshaw. Doncic outside. From past the arc. That one no good. Now here's Jokic. That one misses. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Topic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Teodosic. Jokic on top. Releases from 15, and it's good off the glass.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the center. Elbow shot. Count it. Good. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Teodosic. Nothing on the board. Pass to Gutteridge. Jokic with his screen on Dragic. Back to Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. And you take a look at this home team. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. Doncic looking it over. Doncic converts inside.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. That shot wide open. Jokic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Doncic outside. From deep. And Doncic with the triple.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Pass to Teodosic. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. The wing jumper off target. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Now Doncic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And there's the drive. Jovic. And that one is off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it over. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Well, I think for the home team, not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well,
they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I play.
Thanks for joining us. Now
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's Jokic missing. The ball really well in this game, 58%. For the lead, missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. And around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovic's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
Doncic outside. The 3 slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Jokic gets it to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Headshot off. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. With the floater, and it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. .139 left in the third. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he's good on the second. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Chanchar. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The 17-footer. Chanchar grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Bucket is good.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The visitors with the ball. A 2-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lets it go. Petrushev with the rebound.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Now Bogdanovich. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 4 seconds left, and he nails the jumper. Bogdanovich has got 6.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. And that one is good. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They get a hand on it. One-on-one here. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Doncic. Doncic muscles past the defense.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
.153 left to play here in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Jokic sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Pass to Doncic. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Out to the right wing, fires the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Got an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nifty move. And a slam by Doncic.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Goes up the baseline. Jonchar grabs the miss. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic high post. There's the three. And no good. And Will Hardy is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game, and he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
They need this right between the eyes.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Diaz has got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Hezonja going inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Diaz. No good on the triple. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Šarić for 3. buries it from 3. Šarić has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Okay, Dario Šarić, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
Here's Diaz. Sinks the tray.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Hezonja. Šarić outside. Smith with it. Back to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. Just 5 on the clock. Šarić outside. Here's Smith. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
At his size, Dario Šarić can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Hernangomez on the wing. "16 feet out. It's hauled in by Šarić. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Three-pointer. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Aldama, the pass to Diaz. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Šarić. With the fadeaway. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
That one goes in.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Picked by Smith. Here's Hezonja. Now Smith. Pass to Hezonja. And here's Smith. Here's Zubac. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
So strong, so tough. He beats a Zubac, absorbs the contact, and goes right through it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by 3. And back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Hernangomez, the pass to Rubio. Here's Garuba. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Perkison grabs the board. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Perkison. Garuba with a rebound. Pass to Hernangomez. And the shot is good off the backboard. Hernangomez has got his first 2 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Rubio. Pass to Hernangomez. Over to the left wing. Lets a 3 fly. The shot by Rubio, no good. Outside Bogdanovic. Smith outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, There are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
To the paint. Knocks it loose. Here's Aldama. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Šarić. Šarić a screen. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one goes.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Hernan Gomez. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Smith. Out to the right wing. To the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against...
Covered by Smith. Pulls it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. 1 minute left in the first half of this game. Pass to Azonia. Šarić with it. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Šarić has got 9.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
The 3. Diaz can't get it to go. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Azonia. To the left side wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
From the high post. That one doesn't drop. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, I mean, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
I mean, if you could build an NBA player.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the home team now. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. We've got Smith. Dario Šarić is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Azonia in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Šarić outside. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Fades back. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
The mid-range game, right? An offensive dimension that could be added if Willie becomes consistent.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Smith no good. Smith's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez. The 3 is up. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Pass to Šarić. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Now Aldama. Šarić covers. Aldama outside. And here's Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Smith outside. 1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. Zubac with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Bogdanovic. And that one drops. He's got 5. Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Right wing. Back to Rubio. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
Šarić outside. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Šarić. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bogdanovic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Left side Rubio. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Zubac. Back to Hernan Gomez. Great D that time from Zubac. Shooting just about 43% in the 3rd. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Right side Rubio. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rubio looking around. Shoots over Šarić. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now Hernan Gomez. From the stripe. The shot comes out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Right side, Rubio. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Perkichin, and he sinks the 11-footer.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Pass to Azonia. And here's Zubats. And here's Šarić for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Diaz. No good with the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith left side. Clock at 6. Inside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Smith hits them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He shoots it. Bullseye!
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. On the take. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Off target from the wing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 7. Launches it. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Covered by Smith. Pass to Diaz. Šarić brings the double team. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Pass to Azonia from behind the arc. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Diaz. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Doncic. Right wing. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And that one misses. And here they come. Here's Papanikolaou, and he makes that one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Doncic. This game he had 12. Here's Calathes. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. From downtown, it's good from long range.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Doncic feeling it out, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
And here is Doncic. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Chunchar, and the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's on Luka Doncic. 1:27 left to play in the first. It's tipped. Here's Papanikolaou. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's the floater. No good on that one. First quarter wrapping up here, and clock it's a tie ball game. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Pass to Dragic. With the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And good that time.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. It's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Dragic. T right on him. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Second, Luka Doncic.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
There's a screen. There's the triple. The triple! Doncic!
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo tries from 10, and he overshot that one, missing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low. It's good. This game is all even.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Giannis trading in, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good. Giannis. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Oh, Doncic launching that one. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their... And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
He took a lot of...
That is more than enough of...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
That puts them in the lead. Chanchar's got his second bucket of the night.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Bing has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And that one, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside.
Half a perfect 3 of 3.
Timeout. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Already it's February. Hard to believe how the West is matching up. And pass to Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Back to Doncic. Fires away from way outside. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Nice move. The shot. No good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve him up.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Dragic, to the paint. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Papanikolaou. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Papanikolaou's got 6. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% of the break. Dragic has it in the corner. Clock at 4. There's a good screen. Get the shot. Misses the chippy right there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
For the lead, it's not going to go for him. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You got to make hustle plays. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get to the line.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kalaitzakis. To take the lead. No good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Dragic. The 15-footer. Good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Doncic for the three. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Pass to Chanchar. No good from outside. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Impressively throughout at 62% to the middle.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Right now, it's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Doncic on the left block. Chanchar, no good. There's been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Antetokounmpo, no good. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three for Doncic. It's good from beyond the arc.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Shot from the inbound. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin. Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And the home team has possession. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
take the lead. Count it!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Talk about these two teams tonight. I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sarr. Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Rizachet. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And that one drops for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Back to Hayes. From the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Zubac. He picked up 10 in his last game. Šarić outside. Pass to Azonia. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Šarić shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Now here's Smith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Counted from distance.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Wembanyama against Zubac. Fades away. Wembanyama's shot is good.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Smith outside. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Shots good by Šarić.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Smith. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. The home team on D. 4-point game. Here's Fournier. It's deflected. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Bogdanović. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, bullying his way in. Bogdanović showing the strength.
Gobert against Zubac. And it's Fournier penetrating. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Zubac. No points so far. Good on the shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Six to shoot. They set the screen. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. Fournier's got 5 now. The 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Bilal Koulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Here's Risache. Outside Koulibaly. Batum sets a screen. Here's Yabusele. Over Bogdanovic. That shot off the mark. Pass to Smith. Picked by Smith. Fires for 3. That one is off. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Sinks it from distance.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Down low. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Batum sets a screen. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Perkichin, guarded by Batum. And it's Perkichin missing. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gobert finds Batum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Chalk up 2 there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Wembanyama, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
To the right side. 40 seconds left in the second. Some solid defense from Hayes. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here we go. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Smith. Shoots over Saar. And he misses his first shot. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Olé! Okay, fellas. And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's the home team now. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Azonia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Saric. Out to the wing. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Saric has got 6 points. Shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Pass to Rizachet. Hayes with a screen. Rizachet, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Smith. Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 5. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Saric right side. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. In the third spot, Alex Sarr.
They're premier shot blockers, and they do it with instincts as much as length and athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Fournier. Wembanyama against Zubac. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Sarr knocks down the long J. Sarr's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Azonia. Smith outside. Launches a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Pass to Wembanyama for the lead. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Azonia. Smith outside. Back to Saric. Fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Rizachet. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Risachet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Up top, Zubac. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Perkichin. Still without a a bucket. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And the free throw, no good. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Fournier. Zubac against Gobert. Outside Koulibaly. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovic. Koulibaly drives in. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Jang, he's checked in for Fournier. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Shoots from the block, and he gets it to go.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Now Koulibaly. Give him 8. Five on the clock. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Koulibaly's got 11. Shoots. The wide open shot is on the money.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Over to the wing. Shoots from the elbow. It's good.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the shot's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Šarić. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Wembanyama finds Hayes. Wembanyama screen. Hayes misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Risache. Not going to go that time. Now here's Šarić. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Hazonia. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes one from 10 feet, and there it is for him.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
1:33 left in the final quarter. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Šarić from the arc. Fournier with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's Hayes. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Smith. Can't hit from the elbow.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Wembanyama. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Zubac finds Smith. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Outside Fournier. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here's Smith. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Pass to Smith, and here's Šarić for 3, and nails the tray. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And here's Šarić for 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a high.
These two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2-guard spot. Goes up to the stripe, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Diaz the pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Back to Abrinas to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Aldama gets the bucket.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Now, here's Doncic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Aldama can't hit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Abrinas. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Doncic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Cans it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Here's Diaz. He's got 6. Aldama passes to Abrinas. Back to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Guarded by Doncic. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Abrinas with a rebound. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Diaz. Aldama with the ball. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Abrinas. Still scoreless. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Diaz, no good. Here's Chanshaw. To the left side wing. The 3 for Doncic. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 16. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Chanchar. Now Dragic. To the wing right side. Here's Chanchar. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rubio with it. Inside, Garuba. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Dragic. Chanchar, the pass to Dragic. Here's Chanchar. Dragic left side. Teardrop shot, and he comes up with the deuce. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Rubio taking his time here. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Doncic outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And here's Rubio after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And Rubio kicks to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 5. Rubio, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Missed inside.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Pass to Doncic. He's feeling it. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Rubio. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 3 of the first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rubio finds Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
The three for Doncic. He's off on that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah. And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
He's feeling.
Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position. Here's Chanshaw. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Here's Abrinas for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Abrinas has got himself on the board with 3 there. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. Abrinas the pass to Hernan Gomez. Diaz, good.
Timeout.
Diaz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Diaz in at the 1. Here's Abrinas. The shot's good. Abrinas has got 5 points now this quarter.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Doncic to the middle. The second chance effort. Pass to Abrinas. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Doncic outside. Shoots. He squares up and sinks it. Doncic has got 26.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Abrinas. He's got 5. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rubio's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Toby. Right wing. And Dragic has it in the corner. Yes, that goes in. Dragic has got his first points in this one.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Rubio outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rubio outside for 3. That one, no good. from deep three-point territory. Misses the tray. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And it's tied up with that one. Has been outstanding in this game at 58%. They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Fernandez in at the 2 spot. A nice shot by Garuba.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Doncic. The shot by Diaz, no good. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Diaz. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Back to Doncic. Shot from the top of the key. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, they preach the little things in the huddle. They ask their team to paddle on those 50-50 balls. 1 extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. Luka on the move. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Here's Diaz. And that one, good.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Diaz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Here's Jancho. Pass to Doncic. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Exum outside. Pass to Ingles. Right side Giddey. And the jumper from the wing offline. Inside. Here's Kalathis. Ingles defending. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
That one falls.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's Kalathis. Beyond the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ingles. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Giddey. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Antetokounmpo outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Green's checked in for Ingles. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right side Giddey. On the wing, Green. Here's Landale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mills. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
That is an excellent contest from the defender, but Patty Mills, accustomed to quality defense, stays locked in.
To the left wing. Antetokounmpo for 3, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. 54 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Mills. Here's Landale. And here's Green from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo for 3, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Left side, Green. Cans it from the wing. Green's got 5 now.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Green. And it's Baines in at the center position. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
We've got Dyson Daniels, Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Baines in at the 5. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the wing, right side. Lets it go from deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
They've got Joe Ingles, Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Green in at the small forward. Back to Simmons. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. No good with a layup. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. Taking a look at the visitors here. 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. Antetokounmpo, left side. Antetokounmpo is doubled. To the inside. The shake. Misses the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Spins. Outside, Green. Here's Furphy. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Furphy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
And just look at the body control. Giannis doesn't allow the contact to throw him off.
Outside Giddey. And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got his first bucket in this one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Outside Giddey. From downtown. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the shot goes down. Kalathis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Exum left side. Ingles from outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Antetokounmpo inside. Ingles defending. Uses the glass on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, Giddey gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's got 10 points in the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 1. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the 3 of us?
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Jock Landale is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Exum in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
And he sinks the second. Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's Kalathis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside Giddey. Here's Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. He's got 5.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And he's going for the oop here. On the break. Here's Ingles. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the home team. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. Now Exum. No points yet. Pass to Ingles. Exum outside. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Josh Giddey is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Here's Kalathis. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Landale.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Mills, the pass to Exum. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. That one drops for him. He's got 5.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And here's Giddey. He's got 12. Pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. And he banks in the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Exum with it. No made baskets yet from deep. Giddey. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 3 quarters of play. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Baines. On the wing, Daniels. Baines, a screen on Antetokounmpo. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Baines with a screen. Here's Daniels. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Landale. From deep, Giddey hits the trifecta. Giddey's got 24.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Misses the baby hook.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Back to Mills. Exum outside. 6 to shoot. Ingles passes to Exum. Giannis with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Giddey sinks that one from the post. Giddey's got 16 points here in the second half.
Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over.
time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Lets a floater go. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That free throw good from Giddey.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Ingles from outside. He's off on that one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes!
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Kalathis, beyond the arc. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. No good there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.